Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 21, and today we're going to work on getting some materials. Now, we're going to work on getting some materials for the island, as well as getting materials for, what do you call it? Our sea barrier, as I'm calling it at the moment. Not necessarily a permanent name, but it's a good name. It's a great name. Now, let's see what we need. We're going to need some wood. Now, I guess we'll grow 16. We're definitely going to need oak. I mean, so, we can grow 32. Wow, I'm having the hiccups right now as a zombie's trying to break through my door. Hey, guy. How did you even... You didn't spawn in here. Who are you? You came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfucker. Okay. Alright. Get out of my house. Okay. Yeah, so let's finish doing what we were doing before we were so rudely interrupted by that dude. By that dude. The green dude. Incredible Hulk zombie. Trying to break down doors and shit. Lou Ferrigno zombie. We don't need... Oh, man. I hate cutting down spruce trees. Let's just... Okay, we're not going to need spruce trees. We're not going to use that in our build. We may use birch. So, yeah, let's make 16. Let's get plenty of bone meal. And yeah, let's get what? Oh, bones. I need bones. Okay, yeah, here we go. Great. Fantastic. For mo bone meal. I need mo bone meal. Alright, let's while we're working today, let's go over here and go to our chicken farm and change to breeding. So that way we'll get more up there, so then whenever we're actually, harvesting down here, we don't have to, wait 90 days for, 10 chicken to cook. Because right now it's a little slow. We need a lot of chickens up top. Okay, so what were we doing? Okay, yeah, that's right. We were cutting down trees, or at least going to cut down trees. Let's set up these 16 birch first. 1, 2, or they need 2 spaces, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and now should be pretty easy to set up. Now, yeah. So today, like I said, we're gonna get a bunch of materials. We're gonna need some wood for both the sea barrier and the mountain island over there with our, kind of odd ideas for what we're going to do with that. These oak trees we can just set in a line. And, yeah. Who do you think you are, Flower? You're not a tree. Okay. Sorry if I just ear raped some people. I mean, those things are bound to happen. Let's get rid of this. Come on, why you break? Your efficiency 3. That's why you're garbage. You're not useful. Okay, there we go. And boom. Oh, boom. Okay. Now that those are all planted, let's go ahead and grow them all. While I talk to you guys, or at least finish talking to you guys. I killed him because he was black. No, I'm just kidding. See, that was fucked up. So yeah, Friday I talked about series. Actually, for me it was like 10 minutes ago, but for you guys, Friday I I talked about some new series going up, what we were gonna do this episode along with the preparing and stuff like that. And so along with doing this, we need to go smelt some stone, smelt some cobblestone at least. And so we're gonna set up some sort of smelter system above ground. Now it's gonna be temporary and it's gonna be just kind of makeshift. but you know, because eventually we're gonna make like a smelter in the Nether, and that's gonna be all cool and fancy and efficient, and not use all my coal. But for now, we're gonna use some coal, and we're gonna use some hey, faggot. We're gonna use some above ground techniques. I don't know, above ground. It's a different dimension. The Nether's not below ground. It's like people who think, you know, there's like holes to hell in the ground. I don't know if you guys ever remember that story. There was actually a story where it was like, you know, there was actually like a video and there was like recordings on YouTube, like, oh, you can hear screams at the bottom of this hole, and they dropped a mic into it and just listen to the audio and all this other shit. It's like you're gonna hear echoes throughout the ground. You're gonna hear all kinds of crazy stuff, especially if you just have this weird hole that drops into the ground. You're gonna hear all kinds of weird stuff. So, but that's really off topic. But yeah, it's interesting, people. It's interesting. What else is there to talk about? Let me get a little more comfortable. Lean back, open up my water, take a sip. So delicious. And and yeah. Yeah, so along with smelting cobble and things like that, I'm trying to think of other things we're gonna need. I don't really know what we're gonna need. I mean, you know, it's kind of a weird list here. And this episode may not be spent the entire time preparing. Hell, we might even do some fishing this episode. I have been wanting to do some fishing. But yeah, let's I'm tempted to just burn it all down, but I mean that would just be kind of pointless because we need the wood. Yeah, what is there to talk about, guys? I kind of ran out of topics last episode. I mean, I ran out of shit to do last episode. Now the episode where I actually know, you know, what to do. I don't have any topics. It's a shame, isn't it? But yeah. Well, after today, man, today's gonna be, you know, just super great. I hope you guys enjoyed the World of Warcraft feeler I'm putting out there. At least I'm supposed to be recording that today, and I'm planning on putting it. Or the day I'm recording this is Thursday, so I'm planning on recording that today, putting it out either Saturday or Sunday, not really sure. And so I'm gonna put that out then, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. I mean, I don't know if you guys will, but I mean, I'll know by the time this episode comes out, but it should be really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, WoW is a fun game. I love RPGs. It's a game that doesn't look super great, so it's not necessarily hard to run, and people aren't gonna bitch at you for it. Because I mean, it's the kind of game where you can run in low, and yeah, sure, you can tell the difference between high and low, but it's like a minute thing. It's like, oh, the water is more crisp. Who gives a shit? I mean, honestly, really, like, but dude, my computer can run the thing on ultra. Maybe I'm just jealous. I don't know. Maybe that's like my hidden jealousy inside me, just saying, you know, like, oh, Chase, you're so jealous because you know, they got good computers and you don't. Damn it. Oh man. But I'm going to my brother's this weekend. That's why I'm recording this episode today. And even if I wasn't going to my brother's, there would be nothing to do this episode. There really wouldn't be. I mean, like, the way I have things set up right now, it's hard to prepare everything off camera and then have just nothing but, you know, interesting things in your videos. And some videos you just got to take the time and prepare for things, you know. Maybe it'll psych you guys up. Maybe you'll get all interested and be like, oh, he's preparing. He's preparing for big projects. I need to watch him more. Yeah, if you're watching me now, you're awesome. I mean, that's established. If you're watching this video at this moment in time, this far in, you are an amazing person. And you, no matter what faith you believe in, you are going to go to the to the positive area in the afterlife of whatever culture, religion, whatever you believe in. Anything will be positive for you in life. I'm a fortune cookie at the moment. But I can read all of your individual futures, and you all are going to have great lives. And the reason why is because you watch me. Now, that's not guaranteed if you don't watch the next episode I put out. I mean, things work in mysterious ways. So, especially Chase. I work in way mysterious ways. So do drug dealers. Drug dealers work in mysterious ways. But so do prostitutes. Magicians. So mysterious. Like the David Copperfield guy. I don't know, David. Man, that dude. So mysterious. Mystery. The dating guy. Mysterious. Who would have thought? Rey Mysterio. He's a mysterious guy as well. Works in very mysterious ways. The Riddler. A very mysterious guy. You never know with him, that guy. Always, making you think and toggling your brain. This joke. Going a little on too long. Going on a little too long. I can't even speak English now, guys. I mean, it's terrible. It's a shame. It's just an absolute shame. Oh man, let's go ahead and go to sleep. We'll cut down the rest of this birch trees, and then we'll go get some smelting done. Make our little makeshift smelteroo thing. Smelteroo, as my mic fell off my lap. So, or at least the cords fell off my lap and then started like tugging on my head because it was dangling. So that's why I stopped there for a second. We'll actually cut these down later. This is getting boring, guys, and I don't want to bore you guys to death. We'll cut those down later. Let's go ahead and make our makeshift smelters. Get in here, damn it. Okay, there you go. Great job. Great job, fence door. Fence gate. Fence door. It's not a fence door, damn it. Let's go. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Let's see. We need hoppers. We'll do 5. Yeah, we'll do 5. And then we're gonna need furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. What else do we need? We need well, we're gonna need cobble, but I mean, I think we have plenty of that. We're gonna need all this coal. We'll make it into blocks. And let's go ahead and set the, or actually, we're gonna need some chests. Chests. Where are we gonna set this up at? Let's set it up. Here we go. This will work. Or no, it's not gonna work. Oh man. Alright, let's I'm looking for places to smelt. I'm like Walter White now. I'm trying to find places to cook. Okay. Oh, for that too mentioned, guys. Breaking Bad. Did you guys watch Breaking Bad last Sunday? Currently it's Monday, and a new episode would have aired by now. Try not to spoil anything, but all I'm gonna say is I hope Hank died by the time you guys see this, and I hope Jesse died as well, because fuck the both of them. There's your opinion. There's my opinion, at least. And yeah, I just don't like them. They're lame, guys. They're lame. Jesse's a little bitch who rats out to the police. It's just not cool. You don't rat on your friends now, especially your junior year chemistry teacher that helped you cook meth and make a meth empire with him, and then just because he did a few messed up things, I mean you don't completely rat the guy out to the cops, especially his brother-in-law. Not uncle brother-in-law. That sounded that sounded like inbred. Uncle brother-in-law. Uncle brother-in-law. Uncle daddy. That's where Honey Boo Boo came from. Uncle Daddy. That's just gross. But yeah, it's a good show. Hopefully you guys enjoy it if you do watch it. I really like the show. I've had friends who tried to watch it after I tell them, like, hey, bro, check out this show. It's really, really awesome. I think you'll like it. And then they'll say stuff like, oh, man, I watched the first few episodes, just couldn't get into it. My brother was that way about Walking Dead. It's like, seriously? Like, how do you guys not enjoy these shows, man? They're great shows. I think you're just haters. I think that's what you are. I think they're all just haters, guys. You know, it's just they're haters. Or they've just never seen it. There's a difference. You can hate on a show if you've never seen it. I don't care, because I do the same thing. Like, I've never seen Game of Thrones, but I hate on that show so much. I want to watch Game of Thrones. Don't get me wrong. I really want to see the show, but I make fun of it so much. I'll be like, Game of Thrones is for fags, you know. So even though I don't watch it. Duck Dynasty. I hate that show, but I really like that show because the people in there aren't that bad. Like they're redneck and country, but they're not, you know, stupid and ignorant or at least they don't portray to be stupid and ignorant as such people like Honey Boo Boo do, which is really terrible. I had something in mind that I was going to do after I started smelting, and now I can't remember. Let's turn this off of breeding, turn it back to farming. There we go. Sweet. A lot of eggs. Hopefully we got more chickens up there now. And hopefully we'll be able to get a lot more chicken a lot more easy. Easier, I should say. Man, I was going to do something, but then I just kind of, you know, blanked out. What was I gonna do, guys? Me no knows. Me no knows. Me no knows. Me no knows. I have no clue. Man, oh god, I had something I was gonna do, and now I just do not remember at all. Like at all. I mean, it is gone from my mind, and it's on the tip of my tongue, or should I say, the tip of my brain? It's on the tip of my brain. And I just cannot think of it at the moment. Let's go ahead and cut down these birch trees, I suppose. Go ahead and get that out of the way. There was something else I wanted to talk about as well. Breaking Bad. Okay, yeah, there's Breaking Bad. Then there was something else. God. I cannot remember to save my life. What the hell? I do not remember, man. I do not remember at all. Tomorrow's Friday. Day I'm recording this. Tomorrow, episode 20 will be going up. And like I said before, I'm going to my brother's, and I'm recording this episode right now, and I feel terrible. I feel like the episodes are coming out terrible. I don't know, man. I mean, they might not necessarily be coming out terrible. People like the videos every time. I still get views, you know, a good amount of views considered to my subscriber size. I'm thankful for all you guys who watch my videos. Really do appreciate it, especially the people who make it this far. I understand sometimes, you know, I do the same thing, especially if you're busy, but you really want to watch people's videos. So I'll click on somebody's video and start watching. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go do something else, you know. I understand that. And the people who make it this far into the video, I really do appreciate that as well. It's always nice to see that somebody made it this far in. It's like, you know, especially in the analytics, you know, be like, oh, that guy made it 30 minutes. Or, you know, or made it like, you know, 15 minutes. Like, whoa, holy shit. He didn't just watch 2 minutes, like the video, and then leave. But the people who do that, you know, keep doing that. It still helps me out. And I appreciate the views. I really do. Not dissing anybody. But yeah, it's awesome. Oh, and I remember the actor's name the other day from Earth Girls Are Easy that I was trying to think of, and Fly, stuff like that. And I'll describe what my student teacher in my first period looked like. It's Jeff Goldblum. Okay, now let me set the scenario of what this guy looks like. My student teacher, in my first period, the student teacher for the class, I should say. Um, he looks like a feminine Jeff Goldblum with a really strong 5 o'clock shadow and like a kind of like 80s hairband with like a Jerry curl mixture going on and an extremely feminine like a gay voice is the best way I can describe it. And I fucking hate this dude. I talked about that one kid I hate in my first period, that always has a sarcastic attitude. I don't know if I know I at least talked about this like the student teacher. But man, the other day I had to do a presentation. It was a tutorial presentation for people who don't know how to use PowerPoint. We all had to do one, and this was not my best presentation. I just kind of went through it, kind of made it look like crap. I'm like, whatever, it has the information needed. If I need to present it, I'll present it, whatever, right? So I get up there and start presenting, and everybody's getting judged pretty harshly and thrown on the bus and things like that. But when I got up there, it was not my day. I was just not having a good day. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna, deal with this. And so this guy, I'll say his name. His name is Mr. Matori. He starts, he's got this really rude, sarcastic voice, kind of like that other kid. The other kid's not as bad though. And he's got this voice, and he's like, and I just kind of didn't really want to talk, so I'm just kind of, I have a large voice I can command, without really looking at anybody. So I'm kind of looking at the screen. I'm not really, usually when you're doing a presentation, you kind of look at it like, oh, that's the gist, and then you kind of just babble on about that and your topics, and you go through the presentation, right? Well, I'm actually waiting on the sun to go down, but yeah, so I wasn't doing that. It was just not my day. I couldn't do it. So I was just, I'll just read so I'm just reading from the presentation, and I'm still making sure to talk loud enough so people can hear me properly. And he starts saying like, who are you talking to? Like all this stupid shit. He's like, who are you talking to? He's like, I can't tell who you're talking to. He's like, what if you stepped out in the crowd and started talking to the whole class? That's what he sounds like. And I'm like, how about I don't? And then so he did, and then like this other, and everybody butts in, but this one kid, he was just acting like he was completely stupid. I mean, the kid's cool, but he was acting like he's completely stupid, so that I would have to show him and actually be forced to do something that day. And I'm like, yeah, man, today's not the day. Just stop. And then so like the student teacher though, he kept going on. And every word he said, I just got more and more agitated. And I was on the verge of telling the student teacher to go fuck himself and die, but I didn't. And I know, and I'll tell you why, because he stopped. He let me finish my presentation before he made any more comments, so I could just go sit down and didn't have to stand up in front of the room and listen to him, try to, I don't know, badger me over, over how bad I did the presentation, because I didn't really give a shit about the presentation at all. And but I was just having a bad day, and but the teacher realized I was getting pissed, so she told him just stop, let him finish his presentation. I could see her whisper it to him, and I'm thinking, you're lucky you told him to stop. That's not even a joke. You're lucky you told him to stop, because I was on the verge of going up there and punching him in his fucking throat, and it would have been bad. There would have been a YouTube video right now if that would have happened. You know why? Because I would have been in trouble like a motherfucker. I would have been in trouble pretty bad. I probably would have got expelled for punching a student teacher in the throat. But man, I don't understand why people do that. Just try to push your buttons. There was this one kid, he might have been trying to make me do stuff, and but the way he was doing it was respectful. He wasn't being this one kid who was commenting and interjecting. He wasn't being a complete dick. He wasn't well, maybe if you did this, or that kind of stupid shit that people do. You know, he wasn't doing that. And also I was like, okay, I can deal with this guy. This guy's okay. Even if he's trying to, you know, even if he has like intentions of being a dick, by trying to make me do more stuff and like just suggesting it, he's doing it in a nice way. I can respect that. But the student teacher's sarcastic voice and shit, man, man, I just want to fight that dude, man. And I don't know how you guys think when I say this kind of stuff, but some people deserve to get curb stomped. Like, that is a thing. Some people just deserve it. Me and my friend Dakota had this agreement the other day, and we agreed that some people just deserve to get curb stomped. Like, it is just a thing that they need. You know, let's take people in the media, for example, who needed curb stomping. Justin Bieber. He didn't necessarily do anything wrong before. He got a lot of hate for being talented and being popular amongst, you know, teen girls. And just the type of music he sung was feminine, I guess, and the fact that he was young, so he still had like a girly voice. People hated on him for that. But now people have legit reasons to hate on him, like him spitting in his fans' face and like pissing in mop buckets in Waffle Houses and shit. Like, he's just doing douchebaggy shit to get his ass kicked. And he deserves to get his ass kicked. Now, if someone curb stomped him, I'd be like, you know what? He deserved that. He deserved that 100%. You know, obviously there's a certain degree where you need to say, okay, maybe he doesn't deserve this bad of an ass whooping, and then stop. But overall, you could say that some people deserve a good curb stomping. And I don't, like I said before, I don't know how you guys think about this kind of stuff, but it's me. I wouldn't say I'm a violent person, but I will say that I'm quick to call bullshit, if that makes any sense. And I'm quick to tell somebody, like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, I don't care. You know, I guess that's the best way I can describe it. Just telling somebody, you know, like, look, dude, just kill yourself because I don't care. And that might be terrible, but it's, you know, I try not to be a douchebag, but sometimes people deserve to be acted, you know, okay, English, can't speak it right now. Sometimes people deserve to be treated like they're a piece of shit, because they act like a piece of shit. If that makes any sense. It's eye for an eye. Hammurabi's code. I have it printed on my wall. Hammurabi law, whatever. I have it. Who the hell is texting me, boy? Oh, I found my thing to charge my phone properly, and now my phone charges really fast and efficiently, because I don't have to use USB, and it doesn't cut out my internet because drawing too much power, because the card now, and you can't have too many things going at once, like, you know, drawing power from the power supply. Everything's fine, but as soon as like I hook up my USB, my internet adapter starts cutting out. That was what was wrong with it. And yeah, so I don't know how long I've been recording. I'm gonna go check. Talking really fast right now, but I'm gonna go check, and yeah, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. I've been recording like 24 minutes or so. I'm gonna end the episode here. I know we got some stuff done. We did get prepared. We got our wood, and we started smelting this. It's gonna take a while to smelt, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This week is gonna be cool. We're gonna get a few things done. I'm hoping that the week after this week, next week, I'll be able to have an episode every day. I'm gonna try. Not guaranteed, but I am gonna try. Next weekend, I'm gonna work so hard. Over the week, I'm gonna prepare, think about things I want to do. I mean, I'm gonna try to go crazy on it and just kind of do things really awesomely, and do a whole week's worth of episodes. So yeah, look forward to that. Look forward to the rest of this week. Gonna get some cool things going. Yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, by the way, while I'm recording this, it's not currently, Monday, obviously. But if the World of Warcraft thing didn't go up Sunday, that should be going up Tuesday or Thursday. And look forward to that. So, yeah, like I said, I'll see you guys later.